Hello everyone, this is Ichiyaski here, and it is time for some League of Legends action, and for the very first time, I'm going to be trying something I've never done before, which is cast a pro-level League of Legends game after it has been played. Getting replays to work with League of Legends was definitely a trial in patience, but we are going to try our best. So spawning down in the bottom left side as the blue team, it is going to be team, we'll call it Team Hooch. We got Team Hooch down here, and playing for Team Hooch is going to be, well, a fan favorite, Hooch12. His allies are going to be Titan Dweevil. Hang on, he's playing Tristana. Titan Dweevil is playing as Thresh. Billy Boss, actually, wait, I believe I can do, there we go. There we go. We'll let this take care of it as I introduce our players. We have Billy Boss playing as Aatrox. We have Allegro why can I not talk? GJ is going to be as Shin, and we have Night Blue 3 as Nocturne. Oh my god, action happening right away. Billy Boss is going to be diving in on Kimchi here, and all of a sudden it's going to be a 3-on-3, now 4-on-4, and everyone trying to get out of there. It looks like no casualties are going to take place. Caitlyn over here just going to be taking pot shots a little bit there. But either way, can I please introduce the teams here, guys? God, why these games got to get underway so quickly? And up in the top right side for Team Dyrus. Oh, trying to hook him there. Team Dyrus is going to be Rowhammers playing as good old Trendamir. I love to call him Trendy. I don't know if that makes me stupid or not, but hey, we're just going to go with Trendy. We have Dyrus playing the jungling Renekton. I assume he's going to be jungling. We have Golden Glue going to be playing as Zed. Zed always sounds like someone who would have his own sitcom, let's be honest. We have Davey got to be playing as Caitlyn. And we have K for Kimchi playing as Nunu here. So I will say, guys, if you didn't see my very first League of Legends actual spectating cast, you are not really missing a whole lot, because I don't know much about League of Legends, but what I do know is that I love casting video games. So that's exactly what's going to be happening here. And actually, I have been told as well that my camera work as a spectator is like nothing that has ever been seen in League of Legends. I don't know if that's actually a good thing or not, but either way, it does look like 2-on-2 in bottom lane. This is no surprise here. We are going to be having Caitlyn kind of blast away and just try and farm that creep. Now, I want to explain the basics here. Most of you already know this, but I'm going to do it anyways, as basically, if you are a damage output character like Caitlyn, you want to get your creep score up. If you want to keep track of the creep score, it is right here, or our minion kills. I think they want us to say MK for minion kills, but no, we're going to be calling creep score. That is all there is to it. So whoever has the most minion kills most likely has the most money in the game. That's just kind of a nice little basic thing to understand about it. And really, I've been told by multiple pro players, Billy Bossman diving in there, going to try and force that away. These guys actually be in super aggro mode, going to be having 2-on-2 down here. Trendamir going to be giving chase, but at the same time, Allegro GJ, God, GJ is so hard to say. Maybe First Blooded, is that a term? Because I just came up with it. He is going to be donating that First Blood here to Team Dyrus right now. And maybe turning it right back around, though, on Billy Boss as he is hacking away. I gotta say, that sword is a little bit too comedically large for me, although Dyrus over here, he's got those warblades from Star Trek. At the same time, though, Dyrus has got to be careful as he gets dangerously low here. Dyrus, though, he is man mode. He's not going to worry about it. He's going to be diving that tower, though. Ah! He must have killed him with a dot there, but returns the favor with the tower kill there. I believe that's a tower kill. Or does he survive? He must. Whatever, guys. Look, I don't know enough about the game. All I know is that it's telling me there's one kill for each team. Drags a minion into the tower. I have a feeling that was not the original intention. I gotta say, Titan Dweevil, he's playing like a really weak Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, where he's like, get over here, but it just like pulls him just a little bit. So it was like Scorpion in his younger days, or maybe it's like Scorpion's son, who's just trying to live up to Dad's glory days, and he just doesn't, he just doesn't quite have it. It's something that you're born with, I feel like. I like to imagine that Scorpion was born with a hook that he shot through the Doctor and was like, get over here, and the poor Doctor died, and then a legend was born. But anyways, Trendamir, man, now, the thing about Trendamir, and I've learned this a little bit, is it's not really spin to win. It's more like spin to be really annoying. And I feel like that is exactly what's going to be happening here. As you know, it doesn't really do as much damage as Garen's spin, but it moves you very quickly to where you want to be. So definitely something to keep in mind right there. But either way, you're going to want to keep an eye on Davey. He's going to be the carry, and just kind of keep an eye on his creep score, which currently has second most in the game right now. Trendy man having a lot of fun hacking away at these guys. Really completely does. There we go. Like I was saying, spin to be annoying. Oh, but here's the get over here, moving quite slowly. And actually, he's going to be blocking him here, trying to go for Caitlyn. No, so he's trying to focus down that carry, and he does get it right there. But at the same time, homie right here could be raking in the kills. Does get one there, but is unfortunately going to get feared and not going to be able to chase down Hooch 12. I feel like Hooch, I don't, whatever. I'm fine with saying Hooch, guys. You know what? If that's his name, we're going to go with it. Golden Glue. Is that really his name? I'm trying to look here at these characters over here. Yep, Golden Glue. Not quite sure what that means, but he sat down one day and was like, you know what? I'm going to come up with the coolest, sickest name for when I'm playing this ninja character in League of Legends. How about Golden Glue? And he just thought that was the best idea ever. Either way, it does look like Dyrus is going to be pushing this tower down here. Allegro GJ is going to go down here as he does get tower dove. At the same time, though, Dyrus is going to be taking fatty shots to the face. I did learn, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but the more the tower shoots you, the more damage it does. Now, shut up. I worded that stupidly, and I already know you guys are going to be making fun of me for it. Oh, hang on, man. We got Billy Boss going to be diving there. But I mean, like, each shot does more damage than the last shot. That's probably the way to word it there. So if you stay under the tower for a little bit too long, well, you'll die, which I think goes for anything that's going to be dealing damage. We have pings being thrown out. Now, thankfully, pings don't do damage. I feel like League of Legends would be a lot more annoying if pings did, like, 1 damage. I feel like people would just be spamming that all the time. But either way, Caitlyn is going to be a little bit ahead in levels, but keep in mind that's because she's on her lane by herself right here. So Davey is going to be in pretty good shape here as long as he can keep his levels going. Really, though, levels, while very important, I would say gold is equally important. You got to be getting that gold up. So even if you're leveling a lot, you still have to be getting those last hits. Dyrus right here. No, don't you dare die on me, Dyrus. But, of course, he's Dyrus. He's going to be just fine, as no one's actually going to be falling down right here in that battle right now. And I gotta say, we do have a lot of characters who have lots of mobility. Billy Boss trying to shoot that out, but that's going to be the death of him there, as Dyrus becomes 300 gold richer right now, but he needs to get out of there because it's going to be a 2-on-1 situation here, but they're both very low on HP. So you got to watch. I gotta say, this auto-directing camera is, like, amazing. I don't know if they spent all their time, instead of doing replays, on doing the auto-direct camera, but I feel like you don't really miss that much. Of course, people who know what they're talking about when it comes to this game are probably like, no, actually, Husky, you're missing everything, and I hate you, and it's painful to watch you cast. Well, what can you do? You can really only entertain about 20% of the people out there. Everyone else is going to be super sad. Oh, tries to get the get over here. Not going to quite land that. Apparently, we have the chicken from Breaking Bad has found his way into this game. Not quite sure why, but it does look like spin to be annoying. No! What? What was that? That was so much damage. All I know is that his health bar dropped and he died. Grabs the minion once again. That's kind of annoying. But does kind of pull him, I guess, a little bit closer. And is going to get the last hit there for his carry. So that's going to be not the worst thing that could ever happen. But either way, would have loved to be able to grab that. And I believe that is Nunu. Yeah, K for Kimchi is playing as Nunu, who one of his best abilities basically makes your ally run really fast. So I actually do quite like that. Dyrus over here, though, he's got to be careful. He's trying to get that red buff and will be able to. He might actually just die right away. Donates that red buff to Billy Boss. And Billy Boss reminds me of those big Billy Bass thing. Is that what they were called? Those things you push the button and like every dad owned one for like a week and it would sing to you. Well, Billy Boss had nothing related to that, but I just thought I had. Does steal that red buff, and remember the red buff basically makes you do extra damage over time. Every time you hit something, it puts a dot. And it's got to throw it down. So the fact that Dyrus ended up throwing that red buff away, not too happy about that. But hey, it's Dyrus, and we get to make fun of him all day. There he goes, tries to intercept it there, unable to actually hit that snipe ability. And he's got to pay the price. Wasn't able to intercept it. Does get taken out at the same time, though. Caitlyn tries to get away using her net, but did not nearly go far enough, and she's going to get taken out. But at the same time, it does look like returning the favor there, as both the carries on the bottom are going to get taken out. We have so many ninjas in this game. Why are there so many ninjas? I guess he's more of a samurai. That guy right there, but he doesn't always hold his swords. He's like, I'm only going to grab my sword when I attack. A minion has destroyed a blue turret. Round of applause for that minion. He's probably already dead, but I gotta say, man, the minion I feel like doing more than either of these players in the game. But it does. Is this actually going to be a dragon kill? Is that, yeah, they are going to be going for dragon right now. And at the same time, though, it does look like Mr. Billy Bass, Billy Boss is going to be joining in as well. I'm just going to be calling him Billy Bass. I don't know. I don't know if that matters or not, but he is indeed going to be Billy Bass. That's going to be some free money on the Dragon. And there we go. You get quite a bit there. It doesn't give you a full 1,000, I think. It's like, what's the math? It's like 180 times 5. Guys, look. Look, the golden rule, the golden glue of casting is don't do math during a cast. You think you're going to be able to do it just fine. You guys can tell me how much money the Dragon actually gives overall, because I'm not gonna go down that route anymore. Rowhammers, though, going to be moving out. Good old Tryndamere, and has a nice little custom skin right there. Golden glue. I just gotta say, he looks. I mean, he's basically a white ninja, and I feel like if you want to be stealthy, you shouldn't wear white clothes. That just seems counterintuitive to me, especially in a jungle. You would expect like maybe black, maybe a dark green, maybe a camouflage. No, he's just like, I'm the white ninja, which I feel like goes against everything they train you in ninja school, but perhaps I could be mistaken. Dyrus, though, is going to be showing up, decides to slap around the ward, but not really kill off the ward. There's that Los Pollos Hermanos chicken once again. Not quite sure what he's doing here, but at the same time, got to be careful there, man, with the wannabe Scorpion. Not going to be having a whole lot here. We are going to be having a 2-on-2 type situation right now, though, and they're going to be fighting in the brush. Lots of people got to go down. Rowhammers, though, his ultimate's actually going to activate him. That's going to prevent him from dying, and his ultimate will actually save him in that regard. He's got to be returning to the battle, though. Gets 100 gold. Dyrus saying, you know what? I like killing people in this video game, but it's not over just yet, as Dyrus might go down as well. Is got to go ahead and get out of there. It looks like lots of people are going to be using Flash. Dyrus turning around here, though, and he says, you know what? I like killing people in this video game, so apparently he still likes to do that, though. Dyrus able to execute a couple of them at the same time, though we are having a pretty intense battle down here on the south. It does look like Kaylin actually in good range to do some damage, but got to watch out for the returning favor. And what? That chicken is just here to stay. I feel like that is all there is to it. And down he goes, 6-9. And at the same time, though, I gotta say the two guys on the bottom are in a dangerous situation. Tryndamere randomly killing someone down there as well. Both going to be headed on home. Probably a good idea given the state of their HP. And actually got to be pushing this third-tier tower already. And can Billy Boss hold the line here? That's the question we've all been wondering. Tryndamere's ultimate, I believe, is off of cooldown. So, yep, he gets taken out. Billy Boss, man, he's saying, you know what, I was not just a fad, but instead we'll get the double kill right there. And nice play. I believe he has some lifesteal here, so he can begin regenerating that HP. And it looks like he has pretty fatty regen to begin with, but are able to save that third tower. And I gotta say that was really them kind of overextending there. You gotta be careful if you're pushing into that third tower, realizing they kind of get the high ground advantage, which should not be underestimated in this game. I've learned that the high ground advantage is actually pretty stellar here, as Billy Boss, man, once again goes back to farming, and he's at 98 creep score, which is actually the highest in the game. He is gonna be ahead of Kaylin. Dyrus, no, what have you done, Dyrus? I love you. He's actually, tries to hit him there with his little blade attack. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's one of your basic attacks. Definitely not his ultimate. Got to be careful right here, though. The tower going to start blasting away. Remember, every time you attack a champion under a tower, the tower automatically attacks you. It's just kind of how the AI works here, but they are going to be pushing back now. And I believe this is their first tower for the entire game. Are they even going to get it here? That's the real question. Oh, my God. That tower remains with literally like no HP, and actually right there, Golden Glue swoops on in. Kaylin gonna be joining in the fight as well. Gonna be doing tons of damage. They're gonna be increasing their lead now 8-11 overall, and with the double kill, man, Zed is like, you know what? I'm gonna get my own spin-off show, whether you guys like it or not. I'm telling you, man, he should have his own sitcom. I'm just saying. I don't know what the show would be called. It'd be just like Zed and Friends or something. I don't know. I'm not the creative type when it comes to making TV shows. I just know that he needs his own TV show, and it does look like right now the chicken attack right there is in full effect. Rowhammers, man, he's got to be careful, run up that ramp. His ultimate might actually be up. Am I able to check by clicking on him? Yeah, you can actually check here. So this is going to be the cooldown, all of his stuff. He actually preferred to use Ignite. I'm going to take control of this this camera for now. I feel like I've got this right here, as it does look like a Night Blue trying to burn him down. And even with the fear, though, just not a chance. Tryndamere got to be blowing fools up. Can he finish the kill right here? There goes his ultimate, Undying Rage, keeping him alive for a little bit, and is able to whirl his way to survive. Oh, God. Oh, that is so dangerously close, as it does look like Rowhammers is going to be surviving for now. At the same time, Kaylin down here having a little bit of pressure apply, because it is going to be a 2-on-1. I got to say, man, Tryndamere's Undying Rage, that is saving. Oh, it's going to actually get the kill there, the town portal, or whatever it's called. I'm calling it town portal. That's what it's been called in every game right there. Caitlyn once again got to go down, though. And you got to remember that even though Team Dyrus is doing well, their Caitlyn has died 3 times and only has 1 kill right here. So Dyrus now going to be pressuring this tower here. Still only 1 tower down for Team Dyrus. Now, when I said a pro-level game, guys, I meant that it has a pro player in it, okay? I don't know if any of these other players are pros or not. They were highly ranked, though. There were quite a few diamonds, it looked like. So that is a thing. But Rowhammer's once again trying to run in there. And little Samurai, man, he's the last Samurai, okay? He doesn't want to die. As that was a terrible movie reference at its finest. But either way, we are... Oh, my God, the burst out of there. Golden Glue is indeed on a killing spree. Going to bring this 9-13 here, which is actually quickly getting out of hand. Team Dyrus looking to be in pretty good shape here, as Davey, even though he is the carry, is only level 9, so he is not carrying a whole lot, as it does look, once again, continuing to push that lead ahead, and the tower right there actually helps out in a big way, bringing it now to 10-13, which, you know, these games are basically, they get a little bit out of control. Once everyone has all their ultimates, once everyone can kind of tank at a tower a little bit, then anything can happen. Dyrus getting feared towards the tower, still not in range of that tower, though. Keep in mind that fear, one of the most annoying names, one of the most annoying things in the game, I would say. It reminds me of World of Warcraft, man. Just getting chain feared by Priest Rogue in 2v2s. I admit, I have rage quit many times. So I do have horrible flashbacks every time I get feared anyways. But it does look like Nunu going to be finishing off that turret there, allowing the minions to do so. 2-on-1, now 2-on-2 in the bottom right lane. And it does look like Dweevil, man, never looking so terrifying, as the 3-on-1 going to be shutting that down now, 12-13. Caitlyn is honestly a non-player right now. What I mean by that is she is not really that much of a threat unless she can start farming right here. And it does look like Billy Boss all of a sudden going to be tying this up. They may get the dragon as well, and you can keep an eye on their overall gold right now. I mean, just take a look right here as how much they actually have in the bank. Some of these players, I guess Team Dyrus, Dyrus just needs to go back home at some point, but there's going to be the dragon adding that in. And overall, you can see gold earned is 25.8 to 29.7, but that is 4 towers down, so they can actually start pressuring some of these towers. I'm actually kind of curious, so these towers low, that one hasn't taken any damage, which is actually ridiculous. I think it's been hit by like a minion. The tower down here, very little, and this tower eventually got taken out. So I gotta say that they need to start pressuring those towers. The kills are just not enough. You have to get that creep score. You have to get the towers. This guy right here with the 2 creep score, man, he is rocking it. May go for killing off a ward at least. But either way, I gotta say that the amount of gold, I mean, that spells it out for us here. Even though the kills are similar, the gold and tower count is what matters, and I feel like Tryndamere knows that, so he's gonna be printing this lane from ever pushing up towards that tower. At the same time, though, he may have way overextended. There goes the Undying Rage, keeping him alive, but he's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And there goes the fear right there, but God, that Undying Rage lasts for so long. Never want to burn him down unless he's by himself, and trying to get golden glue right there, but whatever brand of glue he is using held it together. Oh God, that pun was so good. Able to hold it together there and stay alive. He's going to try and teleport back home, which does actually end up working out, and he is going to be just fine here. But again, 14-15, pretty similar there. They kind of want to go for that Caitlyn. She is squishy, but I believe, isn't it, I was looking up stuff about League of Legends, and isn't it that the more you die, like the less you're worth if you're not getting any kills? I feel like that's the case, to try and soften the blow of just how bad a bad player actually is for your team. And it does look like another tower is going to go down, but still 4 towers behind, as they did recently just lose one of their own, and they are a lot behind right now as far as that gold income is concerned. So really, it's very similar to StarCraft, I would say, where you can't just look at one stat. You can't just look at the kills. You can't just look at the units lost, essentially. I would say you have to look at the resources. The gold in the game is super important. You have to look at the objectives, the towers, and also buffs do play a big role in this game, and it does look at red buff going to be going straight to Night Blue here unless he does get intercepted right now. So you got to watch out for that. We do have a pretty terrifying push through the middle right now. Team Dyrus being headed up by Dyrus himself, and they're going to try and push this middle high ground tower. However, there is a pretty sick concave that could be established here. However, there's only 2 champions right now for Team Hooch to try and hold the line. It does look like this tower will go down, maybe getting the inhibitor right now, which is going to inhibit their chances of winning this game. My God, the puns will never end. What's also never going to end is this gigantic battle taking place right here. There's going to be Nunu's ultimate, which does do lots of damage if channeled for several seconds here. It does look like Dyrus right in the thick of things, trying to get out of there, but Dyrus has been slain, and it does look like right now they may have overextended because they're not going to be able to get the inhibitor here. It looks like they are all frantically running back home, and can he get a kill before he goes down? no. Yes, he can, actually, making it worth it. And how is he still alive? There he goes. Finally going to be falling here. Still 16-16, but it is now 7 towers to 2. And really, that's going to be the main objective right now. And it's just is not going good for Team Hooch here, as they have lost 2, able to kill 2 on their own, and actually getting a 3rd one there. But still, they're going even on those exchanges. Nunu might actually get taken out here, although Nunu is so freaking fast. It is like frustratingly fast. And does manage to slow him there just enough to escape. And at the same time, Tryndamere is in those bushes. Is going to be revealing himself. He may have his ultimate up, though. And it does decide to jump forward. Oh, my God. He's getting kited so hard. And it will finally finish that off, though, getting that 300 gold, adding that to their cash. And it does look like Tryndamere going to try and get out there. He can easily spin away. That is one thing I got to say about Tryndamere. His mobility is, like, unmatched. I would say. No, that's stupid. I said the stupidest thing I've ever said. But I will say his ability to go through walls is awesome. I will not say unmatched, though. That is a bold statement, and I redact it. It does look like Dyrus once again, well, number one, teleporting everywhere, but also got to be going for the red buff right there, so he's going to get that. Looks like Dweevil, well, his job is killing off the little things there to go ahead and get a little bit of gold there. As the wards able to spot each other, does get a little bit of gold for that. The real question, though, is do wards count as creep score? I don't think so, because the jungle units do count as creep score, which I found to be interesting. But either way, Billy Boss, man, he's got to keep carrying this team all day, every day. And I got to say right here, look at this. 8-3. That is actually outstanding. For, what's his name again? Aatrox played by, well, it is Billy Boss there, so indeed he actually does have to carry that team. And at the same time, though, Allegro GJ. You know what, guys? If you become a pro player and I have to cast your games, never put the letters G and J next to each other. That is so hard to say in a cast. I would just like to say that. Tryndamere, though, trying to get in on the action, and remember, his ultimate can keep him alive for really way too long. Undying Rage. I'm trying to learn the names of the champions, then I'll learn the name of the abilities, guys, okay? Okay? We're getting there. There's I don't know if you guys know this, but for a new player, there's an overwhelming amount of champions. It's like over 100, and they all have 4 abilities plus the passives. So just got to deal with it. Speaking of dealing with it, they're actually going to be going for Baron over here. And not Baron Geddon. No, he has not found himself in this game from World of Warcraft. But at the same time, actually going to be shooting himself right in the thick of things to try and buy some time. He's going to sacrifice himself. But at the same time, did they buy enough time for the reinforcements to arrive? It does look like Baron still remains, just dealing out the damage. And it actually, I'm kind of curious to see how this ends up. 2 are down for Team Dyrus. 3 are down for Team Hooch. And it does look like Caitlyn probably going to go down here. Does use her ability there to stay alive, using the shield, and oh god, wait, what, are you just gonna die? Do you have no HP right now? No, he actually did have HP, turns out, and not able to kill off that Caitlyn. I feel like killing the Caitlyn is what this game may come down to, because if you can keep feeding off that Caitlyn, and Nunu actually not doing the greatest either, currently at level 12 here. If you can feed off of the lower, less important players, then maybe, just maybe, you can get exactly what you need. It does look like this tower is going to survive for now. Can he get it on the way out there? No, he cannot. It does look like, once again, Mr. Titan Man getting taken out. And there we go. Like I was saying, Caitlyn is easy pickings. Nunu, easy pickings as well. Keep in mind, Nunu, the lowest level on the team here. So if they can kill him, that is great. If not, then it doesn't really matter, because he's going to be the lowest level right here. Night Blue trying to get away. That's probably going to be it for him. He juked the hell out of that ability, though. And, oh my gosh, he's actually going to survive. No, he doesn't. Tower sure gets 2 shots off. Not nearly enough, though, to make Golden Glue regret that decision. But still, the amount of kills, 21-23. And really, I got to say, players like Dyrus are going to understand, you know what, we have more objectives, we have more gold. But if there are weaker players in the game, they may think, hey, this game's really, really close. And the Caitlyn's like, yeah, man, I'm helping this team out a lot. I hope Davy's not like one of the best players in the world. I'm just pooping all over him. It does look like another Dragon may go down, and that's just going to be adding more and more to that deficit here. So Team Hooch, they gotta hooch it up more or something. They've got to figure this out right now, because this is going to be a disaster for them. And look at that, man. Tryndamere are going to be stealing that red buff out of the jungle of Team Hooch, and that is huge. I mean, those buffs aren't around for that long, but once you have them, they last a very, very long time. Oh my god, that's so much damage. Basically able to take him down to almost half with just 1 attack. And remember, Tryndamere, man, you can't kill him. So you got to watch out for people like Dyrus following it up. There's got to be the ultimate for Nunu. It didn't look like it did that much damage, though, as wasn't able to really fully complete that. And we just have a lot of numbers being thrown out here. And it actually looks like Dyrus is the first one to fall in this battle, but it could quickly turn the other way as both teams extremely low on HP. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4 go down within seconds of each other. This is going to be the ace, it looks like, and that might actually be it for this game. There's going to Caitlyn actually finally getting her own kills here, does break even, and there's going to be the GG as Team Dyrus able to stay ahead in objectives. They were struggling on the amount of kills they had, but there's one thing I've learned about League of Legends: kills does not really matter as much as objectives and the creep score. And speaking of creep score, let's see who kind of came out ahead here. We do have Zed, played by Golden Glue. He actually had the most. I do got to hand it to Aatrox, played by DNL's Daily Boss, or Billy Boss. Why would I say Daily Boss? This is not Daily Night Live over here, Saturday Night Live. But either way, Caitlyn not able to get that many. Tryndamere going to be crushing that. Caitlyn actually had second lowest on their team. Nunu there, not able to do all that much. But I gotta say, man, Dyrus able to carry his team to victory. He was only 4-4, though. And really, I want to say that Zed gets MVP of this game, most kills in the game, and basically least deaths on his team overall if you look at the ratio. So either way, guys, I wanted to test the replay functionality of League of Legends, and I just had Dyrus send me a random game, and there you go. So my cast still don't know a whole lot about the game, but I still love casting it. If you guys enjoy it, let me know. Give it a thumbs up or not. I mean, really, guys, I'm so bad at asking for things. I would make a really bad, like, panhandler. I'd be like, you know what? You guys can give me money. Nah, don't give me money. I don't really want money. I mean, I need money, but I'm just going to go sleep under a bridge now because this is too much stress for me. But either way, so hope you guys enjoy it. And, of course, I'll see you guys next time. In super aggro mode, gonna be having 2-on-2 down here. Tryndamere gonna be giving chase, but at the same time, Allegro GJ. God, GJ is so hard to say. Maybe First Blooded. Is that a term? Because I just came up with it. He is gonna be donating that First Blood here to Team Dyrus right now. And maybe turning it right back around, though, on Billy Boss as he is hacking away. I gotta say, that sword is a little bit too comedically large for me, although Dyrus over here, he's got those warblades from Star Trek. At the same time, though, Dyrus has got to be careful as he gets dangerously low here. Dyrus, though, he is man mode. He's not going to worry about it. He's going to be diving that tower, though. Ah! He must have killed him with a dot there, but returns the favor with the tower kill there. I believe that's a tower kill. Or does he survive? He must. Whatever, guys. Look, I don't know enough about the game. All I know is that it's... Hello everyone, this is Ichiyatsukatsuki here, and it is time for some League of Legends action, and for the very, very, very first time, I'm going to be trying something I've never done before, which is cast a pro-level League of Legends game after it has been played. Getting replays to work with League of Legends was definitely a trial in patience, but we are going to try our best. So spawning down in the bottom left side as the blue team, it is going to be Team, we'll call it Team Hooch. We got Team Hooch down here, and playing for Team Hooch is going to be, well, a fan favorite, Hooch 12. His allies are going to be Titan Dweevil. Hang on, he's playing Tristana. Titan Dweevil is playing as Thresh. Billy Boss. Actually, wait, I believe I can do, there we go. I love to call him Trendy. I don't know if that makes me stupid or not, but hey, we're just going to go with Trendy. We have Dyrus playing the jungling Renekton. I assume he's going to be jungling. We have Golden Glue going to be playing as Zed. Zed always sounds like someone who would have his own sitcom, let's be honest. We have Davey going to be playing as Caitlyn. And we have K for Kimchi playing as Nunu here. So I will say, guys, if you didn't see my very first League of Legends actual spectating cast, you are not really missing a whole lot, because I don't know much about League of Legends, but what I do know is that I love casting video games. So that's exactly what's going to be happening here. And actually, I have been told as well that my camera work as a spectator is like nothing that has ever been seen in League of Legends. I don't know if that's actually a good thing or not, but either way, it does look like 2-on-2 in bottom lane. This is no surprise here. We are going to be having Caitlyn kind of blast away and just try and farm that creep. Now, I want to explain the basics here. Most of you already know this, but I'm going to do it anyways, as basically, if you are a damage output character like Caitlyn, you want to get your creep score up. If you want to keep track of the creep score, it is right here, or our minion kills. I think they want us to say MK for minion kills, but no, we're going to be calling creep score. That is all there is to it. So whoever has the most minion kills most likely has the most money in the game. That's just kind of a nice little basic thing to understand about it. And really, I've been told by multiple pro players, Billy Bossman diving in there, going to try and force that away. These guys actually now. There we go. We'll let this take care of it as I introduce our players. We have Billy Boss playing as Aatrox. We have Allegro why can I not talk? GJ is going to be as Shen, and we have Night Blue 3 as Nocturne. Oh my god, action happening right away. Billy Boss is going to be diving in on Kimchi here, and all of a sudden it's going to be a 3-on-3, now 4-on-4, and everyone trying to get out of there. It looks like no casualties are going to take place. Caitlyn over here just going to be taking pot shots a little bit there. But either way, can I please introduce the teams here, guys? God, why these games got to get underway so quickly? And up in the top right side for Team Dyrus. Oh, trying to hook him there. Team Dyrus is going to be Rohammers playing his good old Tryndamere.